Hey YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to some more Valheim. Yeah, I was thinking I should probably play Dying Light today, because I've not played it for a few days, haven't uploaded content. And I thought, yeah, but why do I want to play a game that I'm I'm actually a lot disappointed in, that I paid like 55 quid for, compared to a game I paid maybe a third of that price. I'm 160 hours in, and I'm still loving every bit of it, and I don't want to stop playing. So we're playing more Valheim. And where we finished off yesterday is I quickly built a little shack to cover my boars, and it took me probably about an hour of pushing the boar over. I then proceeded to slaughter everything except one or two boars and the 1-star piggy, and hopefully in a little while we will have an army of 1-star boars filling this. However, I really dislike the build once I added this little roof onto it. I don't know what I could do to make it look better. I'm gonna have to think about that. Originally, it was just supposed to come out 2, and the roof would have been a lot more shallow, and I think that would have been fine. But I don't know about this. I'm tempted just to leave it open roof. I'm tempted to put a little bit of a flat and then another layer, and we'll turn this entire area into one gigantic building. But for now, the current idea is we are going to destroy this building entirely, and we're going to build a section for smelters and charcoal kilns, and we're going to build somewhere for all of our crafting stuff and all of our storage stuff, and eventually we are going to make a home and fill it with as much comfort items as possible to give ourselves the longest rested bonus we possibly can. But for now we're just going to rest because I can't. I should always fill charcoal kiln and smelter before I go to sleep. And honestly, this axe, it's the worst axe in the game. It's pitiful how slow it is to cut trees. I think maybe we should work on upgrades first. So we're going to build a little bit more storage items, and we're going to store everything we can, and then we are going to go out and do ourselves some mining. Obviously we've got a few locations on the map marked. I think this is enough copper for everything that we need. We're just going to mine it all, and we have to transport it home, and that's the biggest issue there, is transporting it home. You'll see further down the line, actually. I was going to say something, but I kind of, I don't want to spoil anything, even though I imagine people watching this series probably have actually got further in the game than I have. But still, I feel like it's nice, you know, if you're following along, maybe you're watching this as you play through yourself and you don't want to, you know, watch past where you've played. I do that myself for a lot of games. So for that reason, we're not going to be just talking too much about stuff that haven't been revealed yet. The first thing we should do is probably finish off the copper node we started and cross that off the map then. You know, this copper I think is technically closer. Oh, there's some tin. Is that it? Done already? Fair enough. Okay, there's going to be a lot of back and forth in this episode, unfortunately. It's not so bad for you guys, I'll probably cut a lot of it out. You don't actually have to see any of the actual running. For me, it's going to be hell. Hello, boar. So we've got a stack of tin. I think I want a stack of copper next. And we're probably going to actually stay out until we get a stack of copper. Our pick will probably break before then, to be honest. But if it doesn't, we're going to stay out for a stack of copper. We'll just throw all the stone we get on the floor. I'm sure neck is supposed to be by water. For some reason, my neck are all over the place. Now, sometimes there is actually still more copper underneath all of this. You can actually, well, I mean, you can see here, there is some here. And there's a chance that when we dig this out, it might leave a hole. We'll see there's even more copper. Or not. But we could actually do a little bit digging underneath and see if there's more copper. But honestly, we've got a fair few nodes marked out on the map. I think we're fine. Still doing okay for weight, apparently. Never mind. Spoke too soon. We've only got half a stack. And you need 2 copper per tin. So the copper really is the problem. It takes a lot longer to mine. You get mostly stone. I think it weighs the same. I think it all weighs 10 per one. I can't do because we had a lot more. We had over 30 tin in one trip, so I can't do. Rocks weigh 10 per one, I think. Or do they weigh 1 each? I can't remember now. No, they weigh 2 each. And this weighs 10 each. No, yes, this does weigh 10 each. Maybe the copper is heavier. I've never noticed that. Throw away the next load of rocks. We're basically done as much as we can for now. I don't want to finish this off if I can though. But I don't think I can. So there's one there. 9 weight. That's 8. Say goodbye to some wood. That's 0.6. That's 1.2. That's unfortunate. I'll have to come back and finish off this copper in another trip. And it's literally just 1 or 2 more pieces. Now at this point in the game, you would have killed Eikthyr usually. So you'd have your Eikthyr buff. So you could use it and run back and forth a lot quicker than this. And it is the buff I used throughout my entire playthrough until the second last boss, I think. Yeah, it was. So it's a really strong buff, and I'm gutted I don't have it. But if we have literally free food coming at our house, you know, every now and then, instead of it being like, well, a lot harder creatures, I'd say worth, right? This is built really badly. I can't actually see that end very easily. Let's just get all the tin done and then we'll focus. How much does the tin weigh? Is it less? It is less. I never knew that. Let's go see how much we need. We need actually 130 copper and 169 tin. But what that'll give us is 4 bronze set. Armor set those. That'll give us the cultivator so we can start planting crops. It gives us a butcher's knife so I can kill the piggies easier. It'll give us a buckler, which is parry, right? Yeah, that's parry. So that's our parry shield, and it gives us the bronze mace, which is all great stuff. I'm not even worrying about arrows. We're going to be building a different type of arrow for this. And it'll give us 80 bronze nails. And if I have 1 bronze now, I will craft the bronze nails so you can see why they are so useful and why we need them. I can actually make 1 right now. So that will unlock a few more recipes for us. And that's, I think, a crucial part of Valheim, is to basically keep crafting, you know, 1 of each thing if you can. So that way you unlock the recipes. So you'll see now, we unlock the wood shutter, we unlock a cart, and a carve. Now the carve is a big old boat. It's probably the first boat I'd recommend you building. You have this option of raft. Avoid it at all costs. This is the carve. It's a great little boat. It's definitely worth making, so we're going to need that. But the other thing we unlocked was a cart. And the cart's quite useful. It's actually really, really cheap. It just basically means you can fill it with ore and, you know, cart it back home. And we might make one because you can break it and get the nails back. I might make it just to show you guys kind of how good and terrible it is. But it's about to turn night, so let's call it a day for now. And then I'll make a cart in the morning. And we'll go basically fill it with stone and many ore. Anyway, let's get out some wood if we have some wood. I do. And then the rest of it I'll chuck into be turning into charcoal. And this is how it works. You basically go and store stuff in it. And then you stand in front of it and you use it. And you can pull it around. Great, right? How could it not be useful? You'll see. You'll see why I think the cart is pretty crap, unfortunately. Oops, it took some damage. It will take some damage. It's not really a big deal. You can just put down a crafting table near it and you can repair it. Easy. The issue is when you get to sort of like the Black Forest area, all these little bushes and stuff like that are to get in the way. So you'll get this stuck probably quite frequently. It actually doesn't feel anywhere near as bad as I remember it being, but it's empty at the moment. As you start filling it up, it gets heavier and heavier, and it becomes harder and harder to pull. Ah, there you go, we've hit a bush. I'll have to go around. And then, yeah, what you gotta do now is stop, turn around, and use this pick up everything. Because now we can get away with putting everything. And you can pull a hammer out anytime to see, you know, how much damage it's taken. But now we can stay out on 1 long trip, assuming it survives. If it breaks, by the way, what happens is these little crates you see slowly appearing, they basically just float out and they stay around the area that it broke. And it drops all those resources, you can just recraft it and basically start looting up the chests and filling up a new one all over again. Let's head over to the next piece of copper, which is straight south from us. So far, touch wood, we seem to be getting through this quite well. This guy's going to get in the way. That's why we bring our weed whacker with us. Wait, this is way better than I remember it being. What? This is awesome. Get weed whacked. Oh, there's a dungeon there too. Have I done that dungeon? Oh, there's a troll there too. I think we're just going to have to leave our cart here for now. I think it should just be a straight up button you press to just drop the cart. We have 49 arrows. They're flint arrows. Maybe it's enough. Not if I just missed the sneak attack hit. Oh, don't go for the cart. Actually, maybe go for the cart. Firewood bow is just so good early on. And this is exactly the weapon we're going to be using to take down the next boss. We just need a specific arrow type just to make it a little bit easier. Ah, not the berry bushes. Not the berry bushes. Cool. This bow is way better than I thought it was. This is amazing. We just wrecked our first troll. Nice ass. So now we can actually make troll armor. We're probably going to avoid doing that. It's weaker than the bronze armor, but it does have a set bonus. If you craft all 4 pieces, you get the set bonus sneaky. And it gives you a little bit extra sneak. There it is. Flipped over. We flip it. Uh-oh. No, we're good. We're good. You still healthy? Yeah, it's about half health. Right, let's get hacking. Alright, this pick's gonna break soon. I don't have the stuff to make a forge on me. Never thought about bringing stuff to make a forge before. Usually I'm not out mining for that long. This actually worked out quite well. Let's just dump everything in it. Let's grab the old cart and see if we can get home. I mean, yeah, you can feel the weight now. This thing's really tugging me back. I think we're alright. Nope, this seems to be working excellently. I cannot believe it. I was talking shit before I built this thing, but this is amazing. Nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reverse park my cart. Or not. Okay, there we go. Yep. Go, 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 go. And we're going to chuck it right about here. And we're going to break it. There we go. And I'm going to pick up all the little bits. And look, we have free storage. We have 2 pieces of cargo. Two pieces of cargo? 2. Oh, 3 pieces of cargo. Should there not be more? I don't know. I think that was a really bad idea. Oh, the 4 pieces of cargo. What the fuck? I've never seen this before. There might be a 5th one to come. I've never seen this before. You keep... yeah, whatever. We're just going to leave that. It's cursed. And if you don't know what arrows we're going to be making, it's fire arrows, which need wood, resin, and feathers. And we're going to be making a lot of those, and that's going to deal with the next boss for us. So I heard some boar, I think, being made. Right? That's what I heard. No? And this is that piggy. I think it's that piggy. I've got a no star. Feels bad. Oh, my food, my food, my food. Whew. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go rest. We're going to work on making some more smelters. More charcoal kilns. Cut down some trees to try and keep the charcoal kilns fed. And then from there, I think what we're going to do is try and make an axe. And then that process is made easier. Actually, tell you one thing we need that axe for. And that's to cut firewood. And we need firewood to make something, which we're going to be making ASAP. And then we're going to go on an adventure and see about finding ourselves one of the 2 elders, whichever one seems closest. I'd say they're both equally far distance. That way is definitely going to be across water. That way, there is a slim chance it's not across water. So we might go that way. So we've got to make enough bronze to make a boat. And an axe. Let's get to it. Okay, that's all the tin done. Unless there's more in here, obviously. I don't think there is. I think we only got copper. Let's take out some rocks. Let's go get some sizzling cores. I need to make sure I have enough for something. I just need 4 spare. Okay, let's make another charcoal kiln. Let's fill that. And then let's make another smelter. We'll just put it here for now. This one we'll fill it with copper. Have you produced me a single 1 star yet? No. Oh. There's a new piggy. There's a new piggy. No. What are you doing out here? What? Well, that was unexpected. How did little piggies can get out? Or were you just born annoyingly close to the fence? Maybe we need to adopt like a free lifestyle where they can just go wherever they please. Anyway, you get the gist of this process. We're going to keep doing this until we can make at least an axe. And then we'll do something slightly different when we get the axe. We're going to need firewood for the boat and one other thing. We also might have to go kill some grey dwarf. Don't know if we have enough of one of their drops to actually get what we need done. So anyway, I'm going to cut it here. I'll bring you guys back in once we are ready and have a fire. We're about to make our bronze axe. Okay, to be fair, that did not take that long. We got all the stuff we need. Now make ourselves the bronze axe. Go ahead and do that. Now we have a bronze axe. So we'll just straight up replace that. Durability is probably the most important thing. So the durability is now 125 instead of 100. So it's 25% better. But of course it can cut fine wood. And what's going on over there? It's not just terrain rendering in. It's really weird. And of course that's actually really important right now. Oh, nice. It's not actually that quick. It's just because that one was weakened so much. This will give you a rough idea. 3 hits. Actually, it's kind of that quick. This is so much better. Nice. So yeah, we can go around cutting down trees. The damage is a little bit important because I'm going to need it to kill a certain enemy for an armor set I want to make. And to be careful not to burn my firewood. You can, I think, still burn firewood. Whew. Anyway, that should be enough for now. So what we're going to make is, if we have enough grey dwarf eyes, we're going to make something called a portal. And a portal, you set up 2, you give it the same name on both ends, and you can basically go through it. You know, like, just walk through it. It's great. Now the only issue is, you might have noticed a symbol, and the words can't be teleported on all of our ores. So if we go somewhere really far away, and we gather a load of ores, we have to somehow get it back here to process it. These things, not too difficult to make, and everything used to craft these can be teleported. So you could make smelters easily over there instead, but then you still have the ingots to try transport back to your forge, which of course you'll have many upgrades on, so making a forge somewhere else is also equally difficult. And a forge is made using copper ingots, which can't be teleported. So that's where it starts to become a real bit of a pain. But thankfully we'll have a boat, and we can fill ourselves up massively overweight, hop on a boat, and we should be fine. Now what I'm trying to find is the grey dwarf eyes. I can't actually walk right now because we're so heavy. So let's just fix that, as well as keeping these things running. Really don't want coal. I just picked up some coal. So we just need 2 more, and there's some more firewood, which is great. We do need to cut down a little bit more firewood also. It is turning night. I kind of want to fill these things up before we go to sleep. Is that my ball? I think it is. Yeah, it's mine. Tame and hungry. Well, it's your own fault. If you didn't escape, you'd be fed. It's not true, actually. You're a no-star. You've been slaughtered by now. I did actually hear, just before I started recording again, another boar being born. So I just want to have a quick peek. Make sure they are in here and check if we've got any 1-stars. So it's not a 1-star. There's a 1-star piggy there. There's 2 1-star piggies. Nice. So we are at a point where we can slaughter all the no-stars. Sorry, Charlie. Oh, I feel so bad killing piggies. That just feels wrong. I'm sorry, piggies. And yeah, we just need enough bronze now to make a boat. Has that gone out? No, looks good. It's very dark in this house. I think my torch probably ran out. Yeah, we can make a boat, and then we'll get the stuff to make a boat and head out and find the elder. And then we can put a portal there and a portal home, teleport between them, and deal with the elder. So we'll just put one like here for now. All we're gonna do is set its type to be elder. Bye hugging. And now if I set up another one called elder, they link. And yeah, it's got 1 more. Oh no, that's it. That's maxed. We have everything that we need. We have an okay food supply. I think we're ready. What you can do is actually ping, so I can line myself up with it. There we go. Just directly that way. Oh, we've met water. Actually, we haven't reached the point where we need a boat yet. I reckon we can swim that. Oh Jesus Christ, your stamina goes down so fast when you swim. We're alright though. I was literally, the second I got in the water, I was like, I might have made a mistake. And there is another biome. That's the mountain biome. The one that's just had new changes released. But they're still not quite out on the full version of the game. So we don't have to make a new world just yet. And there's a brute. I don't think we've killed any brutes yet. There's a lot of grey dwarfs too. Trying to get the brute swing. Oh, it hit me. Alright, only others are dead, just the brutes to deal with. Jesus. Alright, special treatment for brute. Forgot we're still in the starter RAM and it's not upgraded at all. The brutes are still scary. The brute, I think it's got a 100% chance to drop it, but I don't see it. Maybe it's not a 100% chance to drop. Always thought it was. It's an item called the Ancient Seed. Here we are though. This is the next boss, or the first boss in this playthrough. This actually seems like a really good place. This could actually be a really good place for us to set up. Just, you know, a place where we can come back and rest up. A place to put the portal safely. All that sort of stuff. So let's get crafting a workbench. Quickly build like a workbench outside. NPC and enemies will attack your buildings. So what we're going to do first, actually, just dismount everything. Give us some space to work with. And then we're going to go ahead and put the portal in here. I can. Ruth. Oh, wait. It did fit for a second then. I really want it like this. Oh well. We'll stick like that. Now we can connect this by tagging it Elder. And then it should light up and you can just walk through, which is brilliant. Okay, I think we've done fair enough. Tomorrow the plan is to go finish off that last spawner, which is right over there. Wow, I thought it was closer than that. Okay. Still, it's fine, we know what one is. We'll go kill that. That gives us the 3 things we need. We'll make a lot of fire arrows and we'll play the boss incredibly safe. And hopefully we don't need to upgrade armor or anything like that. We should be fine as we are. Anyway, that's all for tomorrow. I think we've done pretty good. We've got ourselves the portal set up. We've got a lot of bronze that needs to be obviously made. And yeah, I'm pretty happy how we did. So if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. It helps a lot. Leave a comment down below so the algorithm gods may bless my video. Otherwise, you can always join Discord or subscribe for all notifications and updates. Thank you everyone. I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.